Here's the completed interior for the 37 Ford panel shop truck. Give you guys a close-up look at this and talk a little bit about what I did. Starting with the seats, they came out alright. I mean, paint coverage and everything was good, but I didn't think about sanding off the seam line, and once I painted it, it really stuck out. But the good thing is you won't really see much of this interior once it's all inside, and everything on the outside will be black, so it'll be alright. You can see here, I mean, some of this stuff I got a little too much glue. I had to use a bunch of super glue just to get these things to stick on here, even though I sanded both surfaces. And this is done in testers. I cannot remember what color this is. I did mention it in a previous video, but it's the tester's color. It came out pretty good. I only did one coat over it. And I didn't blackwash the bottom here because you're really not going to see it. Like I said, I got these door handle and the window crank, got your shifter in there. And this is pretty much how I'm going to leave it. It's not 100% perfect, but I think it's good enough. I think, you know, you're going to be viewing it at an angle like this probably, or something like that at the most, so I don't think any more work going into this is going to make it any better. You can see we got the pedals. Those are a pain to glue on as well, but you use enough super glue and you can get anything on. The only thing that's really left here is I do need to file down a little bit whenever I glue everything down, but that's really about it. The only thing I really did differently here was this dashboard. Just painted up a little detail on there. And I lost the window crank for the windshield to open and close it, I guess, in 1:1 scale. So I took this piece of bent guitar string and I just glued it right on there, and looks pretty good. And we have the kit supplied decal for the gauges, and I filled that up a little bit with the Testors clear window cement. I want to put some more in there, but I think it'll be good enough. You're not even really going to see them. You can see it kind of gives it a little yellowed kind of look, like they're older maybe. A little bit. The only thing that actually is holding me back from putting this all together, and maybe you guys can help me out, I can't quite tell if this sits like this, because I mean that would make sense, it sits in the grooves, but everywhere I look online in the instructions it almost looks like it's like this. So if you guys know, let me know. And then here is the steering wheel, which I try to give it like an aftermarket steering column kind of look, the stock style wheel. So nothing too fancy, but like I said, that's kind of just what was holding me back, so I figured I'd make this video and show you guys what everything looks like. So that wraps up this update on the interior of the 37 Ford. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, as always, and I will chat with you soon.